Okay, happy Monday, everybody. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Welcome into the live training Monday edition. What's the date today? The 17th, 18th, actually. Okay, so anybody new that's coming in, if this is your first time in a live training or this is your first time using Dubb, if you're new with Dubb, please put a one in that chat. If you are new to the platform, that would be really helpful. And then you can put a two if you're returning. But most folks, I kind of recognize the names, but sometimes it's tough. You come in and come out. So ones would be great. Eddie, thanks for doing that. Carrie, looks like you put one in there as well. So Eddie, let me pop over to you first. Let me find you in our list here. And Eddie, if you want to unmute and say hello, you're more than welcome. If you want to say hi.
Hello there. I've watched you on YouTube a lot of times.
Yeah, yeah. We've done so many videos. I'm like, what was the video about? So I don't remember.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Good. So what's your industry? What brings you our way?
I actually own a real estate brokerage and a mortgage brokerage.
Oh, very cool. Those are two important things. That's cool.
Yeah.
Very visual things, especially the real estate. Is this, have you played with Dub a little bit? Have you recorded any videos? You just kind of checking it out, or tell me where you're at?
Just checking out my main thing is I think it's one of the videos that you and I think another gentleman did about the workflow that really caught my attention. I want to set something up and just let it go.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the Darius probably. He's one of the
Yes.
co-founders, Ruben and Darius. And Darius is the automations wizard. Do you have a CRM that you use, Eddie?
I'm using HubSpot,
Yeah,
but I,
nice.
I was wondering if I even need it because it looked like from the tutorial that you could do everything through Dubb.
Yeah, it's really just kind of a choice for people over the years. I mean, if people like love their CRM, like a HubSpot, Salesforce, Go High Level, Follow Up Boss, whatever it is, if they have to use it for their company or they just love it and they have their workflow set up and they just want to add video, a pro account on Dubb works totally fine. But if you want to just use Dubb, you can. I mean, it's just a choice. If you want to, Dubb does all the automations, all the drip sequences, and you can have that on our Pro Plus plan. So if you decide that you want to use Pro Plus, which is automation, we have additional coaching with Pro Plus as well, once a week with the founders, and you get kind of meetings whenever you need them one-on-one because it's at a higher tier. If you want, you can just put upgrade into the chat as I'm moving along here, and then
I
I'll pass that
upgraded
over.
before this Zoom.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Are you on a Pro Plus?
I am, yes.
Oh, sweet. Well, perfect. There you go. What I would do is I would schedule a time with Mr. Darius and then get moving on your stuff. First thing though would be the setup of the account. So have you had your optimization set up yet? Do you know?
Um, I'm not sure.
Okay, let me do this. Let me give you this link right here because I'll drop it in the chat. And this is for
Okay.
anyone that upgrades to a paid account. We do Dubb optimization, which just the team meets you in Zoom and helps you set everything up. So I'm just going to pop this in the chat. I just did it right now. So anyone that's on a paid account that hasn't gotten their setup yet, which helps you set up the logos and the pages and all that good stuff, that's the link right there. But after you do that, Eddie, after you get the account set up, then I would just book a time with Darius to do the workflows. At least get those set up because that's what you want to do.
Okay, I did talk with a lady today. I forgot her name, and then she did set me up with a time with Darius tomorrow.
Oh, cool. Oh, then you're good then. Then I put the link in there,
Okay.
but you don't need that. Just meet with Darius. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's awesome, Eddie. Look, real estate's, I mean, when I go through the A to Z here of Dubb, the recording, the visuals, especially for real estate, the picture in picture for property walkthroughs, the screen recordings for market updates, even expired stuff you can do with the mobile app, which is pretty cool, webcam stuff. So as I'm walking through, you just got to isolate which way you want to record, you know?
Right.
Yep. And then if you want to, here's an email address, and this is for everybody. If anybody wants us to send any videos, just email it to feedback at Dubb. If you're first trying out the platform or you've been using Dubb for years and you're trying a different style, send us a video and then we can give you some feedback. So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Anything else on your mind, Eddie, before we start?
Just I was actually I think what sold me is the workflows and the meta. 'Cause I want to run ads and use
Yeah.
this for running ads in like a drip campaign.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, somebody fills out a form, goes somewhere. Yep. Yeah. No, that's Darius's wheelhouse. So yeah,
Perfect.
there you go. Yeah. Cool. Eddie, great to meet you. Thanks for coming in.
You too. Thank you.
Cool. And then let's see. I saw also, was it Carrie or Kari? Sorry, I want to pronounce your name correctly. Let me come over to you. Carrie, if you can hear me okay. Hi.
Hi.
Is it
Uh,
Carrie or Kari? Sorry, I didn't pronounce it
it's
correctly.
Kari.
Kari. Nice to meet you, Kari.
Yeah.
So what brings you our way?
Um, well, Bomb Bomb's been having a lot of issues, so I looked for an alternative.
Oh, got it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bomb. They're the OGs in the space. They've been around forever. So, real estate, is that what you do?
Mortgage.
Oh, mortgage. Okay, got it. And then so you're familiar with recording. Did you do like screen recordings or what'd you kind of record with Bomb?
Oh, I uploaded videos I recorded after editing them, and I would send them to like certain groups of people, like just my realtors or just my past clients.
Okay.
Um,
Did you do screen recordings or how did you record webcam stuff or what was the style
oh,
that
I
you
use
kind of
my
used?
cell phone.
Oh, your phone. Okay, cool. Because you can do depending on the action that the real estate person did, or if you're just introducing yourself or whatever, having some nice screenshots on the mobile, you can do that with the Dubb mobile. And you also can technically with the Dubb mobile put a video behind you. It'll be silent. It won't be, but they'll see things moving and you could point to some stuff. So there's some cool stuff you can do with the mobile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the clients, do they ever fill out a form, like from an ad or a social post or anything, or how do you kind of get those folks?
I use Eventbrite,
Okay,
and
got it. And then they fill out a form there.
yeah.
Okay, because you could always take a screenshot if someone filled out a form. You could put it behind you and be like, "Hey, I saw you took an action here." Because sometimes when people fill stuff out, they're like, "Wait, I filled something out." It's kind of like a reminder, and they can see it.
Okay.
So just creatively as an idea. But anything else on your mind? Carry forward, kind of walk through the A to Z.
So the issue I have with BombBomb is I've been using it for like 6 or 7 years, and then like randomly out of nowhere, it pretty much said it kept saying I had too many bounces,
Oh, okay, got it. Okay,
which is weird because I make sure my database is up to date,
yeah.
and then it
Hmm.
keeps locking me out.
It's weird. You could do a we have this it's pretty awesome. At 12:30 every day, we have this meeting for Dubb AI. The team just created this probably about a month ago. And it has the ability to clean your emails to make sure they're okay to send. So you can give it a list or it can what CRM do you use, Corey?
Salesforce.
Oh yeah. I've heard of them. They got Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson doing commercials for them. It's pretty funny.
Mhm.
I it has the ability to clean the emails and verify them before you send. So
Mhm.
I'll drop this little link in the chat. The first link is dubb.com/TAI. And we meet every day at 12:30 PST. So if you ever want to pop in, it's about a little AI assistant that does email sending, CR updates, cleaning emails. It's pretty awesome. Does anything admin you want to get done that you don't want to do anymore. It can do recurring tasks. It lives inside Slack, the free version of Slack. So if you ever wanted to check it out, we're in there at 12:30 every day. And the other link is a webinar we're doing about WAI this Wednesday, the 20th at 11 a.m. PST. So if anybody's interested, if you're interested and you want to check out WAI, we're in there at 12:30. But yeah, I think the email cleaning part is pretty big.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you can do all the there was a video that I'll have to send it to you by email, Kari. There was a video that Darius made about email deliverability, domain warm-ups, a bunch of stuff that's pretty useful. I'll send that to you when I find it.
Okay.
Yeah. But anything else on your mind before we start?
No, that was my main thing.
Sweet. Well, hey, welcome over. It's great you're recording videos, though. I always say it a lot of the time, like whatever you're using, recording videos is half the battle, though. Because
Mhm.
it's rare. A lot of people don't record videos and send them. Probably less than 5% of the world sends videos with a link and a landing page and all that good stuff.
Mhm.
So cool. Well, thanks for coming, Car. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah. And let's see. All right, so let me share my screen and let's begin. And all these trainings too, for anyone that isn't aware, on our YouTube support channel, these live trainings will go there after within usually about 3 to 4 hours. They'll be posted up there. And so let me drop this link in the chat, and then what people typically do is they'll come in here to the live training, and then they'll go there to the recording later and go back to the part they want to see the specific part, and that's kind of a big part of the learning process. So. I just dropped that in there. And with that being said, let me share my screen and let's start walking through the basics of Dubb here and different recording strategies and what we look at. So let me share my screen and here we go. Okay. The biggest thing with Dubb is you want to kind of realize, okay, what does someone see when they get a Dubb video? So when you send someone a Dubb video, they're going to see an animated video preview. It's a 3 second repeating loop, a GIF of the first 3 seconds of when you hit record. So whatever you're doing for the first 3 seconds when you hit record, that is what they're going to see on a loop. You can technically change that inside of the Dubb platform with a little slider with editing, where if you like a different part of the video visually, you can totally do that. But to be really efficient, just know when you hit record, first 3 seconds are going to loop. Now, you'll notice in this one, I say, what's your hook? That's one of the biggest things you want to figure out before you even decide what kind of way you want to record. What is going to be the hook? Why is someone going to want to click on your video, whether it's cold, warm, a referral, whatever it is? Why do they want to click? So if you're using any kind of AI tool like a Gemini, Claude, ChatGPT, if you're inside the Dubb dashboard, there's auto right up here at the top, our AI guide, which sits right here. So whatever AI you're using, you want to do a couple things. One, you want to educate it if you haven't done this already. You want to educate the AI on your industry, your ideal client profile, your ICP, and the reason you're reaching out to that person or that group, the value you want to teach them to convey to them the value, and then the action that you want them to take, whether it's clicking a time in your calendar, whether it's downloading something, filling out a form, emailing you back, checking out your site, whatever that is. So kind of complete, like make like a little kind of complete little picture for the AI so it knows what you're making the effort for and what do you want to get out of it. Then you specifically want to ask the AI, say, please give me a list of 3 to 5 word hooks that I can use in my video to get people to want to click on them. And then it will give you those 3 to 5 word hooks. You can say about 20 to 30 of them, whatever you want for a number. Give that list a look through, make any adjustments that you want to make, or give it back to the AI and say, look, I want a little more FOMO here. I want a little more specificity. I want a little funnier, a little wittier, whatever it is. When you have your final list of the 3 to 5 word hooks, then you can come over here and decide what kind of video you want to record and then put that in there as an example. Now, in this example that I'll explain in a second, you can see on the whiteboard there, I have about 3 words. 3 to 5 words is pretty punchy, pretty short, fits really well there. And 3 to 5 words fits really well in a subject email line up here at the top. Now, these could be one and the same. They could be the same hook, or they could be slightly different. Because remember, you have a list of about 20 that it gave you. Now, in terms of you got your hook, now you're ready to record a kind of video. So the different kinds are this. This one right here was recorded with the webcam. So the basic webcam recorder inside of the Dubb platform. I have the Dubb mobile app on my phone, D-U-B-B-A-P-P, the Dubb app, and it has a whiteboard feature where I can type. And that's all I'm doing right here. Now, because this is an animated GIF, you want a little bit of movement to it when you hit record. So there is some kind of brings it to life a little bit. Doesn't have to be a performance, just a little bit of movement. The other thing is, this is probably the most straightforward style, sitting right at your computer, delivering a hook because it's right there in front of their face. It's right on the board, right there. So it's a nice way to deliver something very directly. Now, from this webcam, you also can do a virtual background behind you. So what you can do is you can take some screenshots, throw it behind you like you see right here, and if you feel confident enough that that screenshot behind you, whether it's an article, someone's profile, property and real estate, screenshot of an action someone took, whatever it is, if you feel confident that that gives enough of a hook, then just turn and do a little wave, little point, come right back to the camera, and you don't have to worry about the whiteboard. Now, you also can do a combination of both of these things. So I could drop the virtual background behind me within my industry, and I also can hold up the hook. This one works pretty good because you could do the context behind you and then the hook in front if you want to do that. That has worked really well for real estate folks over the years because it can drop a property behind and have the address in front or details about that property. Maybe it's expired, maybe it's a FISBO, whatever it is. So whatever industry you're in, think about context in the back, hook in the front if you want to do that. Now you also can do screen recordings with Dubb. This one right here was done with the Dubb Chrome extension. This is a browser-based screen recorder. So if you want to be on top of anything within your browser in a bubble, visually walking someone through something, the Dubb Chrome extension will do that. So all you have to do is Google Dubb Chrome extension. It's a 3-step process to pin it right up here in the browser. You can see the Dubb button right up here, and then you're able to use it and put yourself on top of any site within the browser. So notice on this one, I have some annotation arrows pointing towards my bubble. And again, I'm holding up that additional hook inside my bubble. Because we know this is a market update, we can see the title right there, but we also know there's been a big change in the market because I'm holding up that hook. So for whatever industry you're in, whatever you want to walk through within the browser visually, the Chrome extension is a nice way to do it. Now we also have a different screen recorder called the Dubb desktop app. Now the desktop app is different than the Chrome because it's not trapped within the browser. It can go on top of anything on top of your screen. If the Chrome extension didn't exist, the desktop app could do everything. But Chrome is nice for those quick browser recorded videos. Dubb desktop app is like a little drone that flies over everything. So it can go on top of websites, documents, slide decks, videos, whatever you want. And it also has the ability to crop in closer to what you're showing. Because notice on the site here, I'm cropped into something specific. So it's a pretty powerful tool. So when I show both of these back to back, you'll see differences and similarities. But the big takeaway is Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder is browser based, Dubb desktop app is not. Now, the last way to record is with the mobile app. So you can do a nice little simple one like this one right here. This is very similar to the one I just showed you with the webcam, where you can sit right in front of the webcam, hold up the whiteboard. Well, in this case, you record on the mobile app and just type the hook on the screen like you see right here. Different font, different color, different size, throw an emoji in there, move it around the screen wherever you want to place it. You also can do this, where you can drop a virtual background behind you, screenshot, or a video if you want to here. You can put a video behind you. It won't have any sound, but they can see the visuals. So a video or a screenshot of an image, you can put behind you on the Dubb mobile app, and you can do the text on the screen. Now, the last cool thing with the Dubb mobile app that you can do is this one right here. This is picture in picture. So when you hit record with picture in picture on the mobile app, it uses both cameras on the phone and it will put you on the screen in front of what you're showing. This is pretty much tailor-made for property walkthroughs in real estate because you can react to what you're showing. If you're not in real estate and you're at a conference or a big meeting, you can record the crowd, put it on social, or send it as a newsletter update. If you are sitting in front of your computer and you pull up someone's profile or article or site, all the stuff we just covered, I could take my phone, hit picture in picture, and just physically lean into my computer and show what I'm going to show. So, same kind of effect. If I was ever doing any local prospecting for local businesses, I could record something outside the business and send it to the contact I have inside there. If I was with a client, say someone that's already has my product or services, and I'm physically with them, I could record a nice little video testimonial where I could put the phone on a selfie stick or hold it, put myself in the top left, have them in the middle, and have a nice little video testimonial conversation. So that's available as well. So picture in picture, mobile app, pretty neat way to do it. Now, regardless of the style that you choose when you make these things, and someone sees the animated GIF and they're like, oh, I see the hook, I want to click. When they click on it, they're going to be brought to a customized landing page that we call a preset in Dubb terms. And it's all about their experience here. So they're going to see your logo to the top left, the initial video you recorded right here in the middle, and playlist videos are going to play right after this video has been created. The power of the playlist is it enables more education for someone to check out what you've sent them, and you can record your pitch video one time, minute and a half, and it will play right after this first video has been created. The power of making that pitch video about why someone should go with you is because these initial videos should always be about the hook. I wouldn't go longer than a minute, but that's what these things are about. So secondarily, a video that will play right after this is your pitch video, and you only need to record it one time. Now, if you have video testimonials, this is a really good spot to have them in the playlist. If you don't have video testimonials, or you do and you want to get more, I'll show you a way to do that in a second. But this is the video content right up here at the top. Now, below here, you have your call to action buttons. These are your CTAs. What would you like someone to do after they've consumed this video content above? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Calendar link is probably the most popular button in sales. Do you want them to email you back? Do you want them to download a form, a listing agreement, a contract, a guide? Do you want them to fill out a form, check out your website, check out a case study, leave your review? There's a number of choices you can have down here. If you have multiple buttons, I would just put them in order of importance from left to right. Now, this button right here, reply with video, this is a really good button to get video testimonials, and this is a strategy a lot of Dubb folks have used over the years. So what you would do is you'd record a video, you'd have the reply with video button below, and you'd send it out to people you want a video testimonial from. Hey, this is Rob. Listen, thanks so much for using Dubb. Would love to get a video testimonial from you. This is not complicated. You don't have to download anything. All you need to do is click that reply with video button below and let me know what you think about the platform. Or whatever questions you guys would normally ask your folks, they're going to send a video back to you. And when you get it back, you're going to get a notification inside of Dubb that you have a video reply. And then you just make it part of the playlist. And that's the action that you're going to take. And this little experience right over here between the initial video, playlist videos, buttons, It's worked really well for folks over the years in terms of engagement and actually taking an action. Now, the last part of this page is over here to the right. This is your AI assistant called Sia, your Sales Interactive Assistant. And Sia is great because when they land here, maybe they're going to take an action, but maybe they got real-time questions. So right over here, they can come right over here to the right and they can interact with the AI. You can have your FAQs over here. They can ask the AI a direct question. And notice when the AI gives the answer, it wants to push for your desired outcome. So whether it's booking a time in your calendar, whatever it is, that's what it wants you to do. So it wants to keep the momentum going. Give the answer, have them keep moving. Now, the AI here is educated inside of the Dubb platform with a PDF you can upload and individual website link pages where it will physically learn what's in text on those pages. So one or the other or both, and the AI will know what it's talking about and help you get ready to sell. Now, the preset landing pages here, these customized landing pages, you want to have different preset landing pages for different parts of your audience. So if I was in real estate and I work with buyers, sellers, FSBOs, expired, residential, commercial, whatever the splits are, have different pages that speak to those folks. If I was in insurance, mortgage, coaching consulting, finance, recruiting, any of the splits in there, you want to have a different preset landing page that speaks directly to them. And it's worked well for people over the years. Now, all of this is tracked as well. So, did someone open the email? Did they click on any buttons? Did they watch the video? And if they did watch the video, what is that watch percentage so you can follow up in a really smart way? Now, in terms of how to record these videos, we're going to walk through these. So, how do we begin? How do we record a webcam video like we see right here? Well, that simple, straightforward one is done right inside the Dubb platform in the dashboard. Click that red camera button at the top, create video, and that's going to open up your webcam. Now, when it opens up here, you want to get that mobile app on your phone so you can have the whiteboard. So, Dubb app, Dubbapp. And when you do get the Dubb mobile app, here is what it looks like. And this is going to be your little button right up there at the top, the little square button with the person. When you select that, now you can type. So all you have to do is just type your hook. Type it, turn it, just like this. Now to get the virtual background behind you, just go below, select virtual background, go right down to your photos, and this is where you're going to upload any of those screenshots we talked about. Properties, articles, websites, profiles, whatever they are, and then you're going to create this little library that you can choose from right inside here. So select the one that you want, put it behind you, and there you go. And then you just want to make sure you have a good front light. So a natural light or a ring light or a combination of both. If you do talk with your arms, I would do T-Rex dinosaur arms where I would stay within your shoulders because if you go out here, it goes into the soup a little bit. And then if you want to use the hook along with the virtual background, just hold it right in front, just like this. Do a little turn, come back to the camera, and you get the best of both worlds. Now, every recording type with Dubb has a teleprompter option. So if you want to use a teleprompter, all you have to do in this example is click above my head right up here. And notice it says create new script up here at the top. If I click create new script, it's going to take me inside of Dubb, and I just copy and paste and I save a script inside of Dubb. Now, if I already have a script saved in Dubb, I can scroll to find another script, or I can search for a script by title, just like this. And when I select it, it pops down right here. Now, I would be about arm's distance away. You're going to let the words flow up into your eye line. This is going to control your speed right here, up or down. This is going to be the button to test your speed. Just hit the play button. This is going to back your text off. This is going to zoom it in. Now, if you want to make any real-time changes to the script, just hit the pencil icon right here, make the changes, save. Just takes a little bit of practice, but using a teleprompter is pretty awesome in terms of keeping you efficient. Just give it a practice read. Don't let the words surprise you. Have the proper inflection, and it's pretty great. So I'm going to put everything together here. I'm going to bring my hook in like this. I'm going to hit the record button right in the middle, get my 3, 2, 1 countdown, and here we go. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. And I can hit the pause button right down here at the bottom, stop the video, stop the teleprompter. Click it again to resume. I can hit the red button to delete. It'll always ask you, are you sure? And if you want to close the teleprompter, just tap this little button right here, and that's going to close it. So this is one of the most straightforward ways you can communicate. Hook right here, virtual background behind, combination of both right from your webcam. So I'm going to save this video into Dubb now. I'm going to select the blue check mark right here, and it is going to save it into the Dubb platform. Now, when a video gets saved into the Dubb platform, it's always going to land on the video edit page inside of Dubb. Now I'm just going to select a different video just because that video is still transcoding. But when you have a video saved in here in the video edit page, I'm going to highlight a couple things. One, you can change the title up here at the top. Just highlight it, change it to something else that you want to title it as. Click the check mark, and you've changed the title internally. If you want to preview what this video looks like on a preset landing page, go all the way over to the right. You hit the square button with the arrow. It'll open up a new tab, and you can preview what the video looks like. Say, yeah, there's my video, there's my logo, there's my playlist, there's my AI, there's my buttons. Everything's here. Now, if I want to change that to a different preset landing page background, hit the little drop down here, choose from a different preset background you've already created, choose it, and with one click, it'll change everything about that preset landing page. You also can download the MP4 file of any video that you save into Dubb. So you want the MP4, you can download it. Every Dubb video also has a QR code. So if you select this here, this is great for any kind of physical mail marketing that you might be doing, mail stack stuff, door hanger stuff. If you're at an event and you got a booth, set a little placard up. If you're walking around a conference to meet people, pre-record something that when they scan your QR code, it says, hey, it was great meeting you at the event. Click below to stay in touch. If you're doing an open house in real estate, put a little placard on the counter. They scan it, says, hey, thanks for coming to the open house. By the way, if you want to see similar properties, all you got to do is click below. So, number of choices for the QR code. Now, down here, there is an analytics tab. And over here to the right, you're going to notice it says activity, right? So, see how this says 100% watch? Boom. You can go right over here and access any of the information on this video that you want. Did someone open the email? Did they click on any buttons? Did they watch the video? If they did, what's the watch percentage? So you can follow up in a really smart way. Now, any Dubb video that you save into Dubb, you also can do an edit. So if I select the editing tab here, I can come right down here and do a quick little basic edit. I can hit the play button. Hi, this is Rob from. I can drag my timeline right down here at the bottom. See me dragging my timeline. So if I want to cut something out, I can play it or drag it to my first cut point. There it is. Hit the scissor icon. Splits the clip in two at the bottom. See how it's split? Then I can play it or drag it to my second cut point, scissor icon. And now you'll notice there's three pieces down at the bottom. Whatever is highlighted in orange, that's what I can get rid of. So I'm going to hit the trash can up here at the top, and it gets rid of it. And now I only got two pieces down there. But if I want to bring everything back, just click the undo button. Undo, 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 and I'm right back where I started. Okay, so we have a video we recorded. It's on a preset landing page. Now we're going to send it. So I'm going to come over to my email, and best practice here when you're going to send a video, always have the word video in the subject line. It is very rare that people see that. Definitely put video first. And then you want to add your 3 to 5 word hook that we talked about. Then you want to add a little bit of text in the body of the email, and then we're going to drop the video in. So right inside the Dubb platform where we were, whenever you select a video, there's always a big blue share and send button right here. So when you select this here, drop the email into the person you're going to send it to, click copy for email, and it's just a copy and paste. And it drops it in just like this. Now, there is one other way to do this. There is a shortcut version. So if you have Gmail or Outlook 365, you'll have this shortcut. So notice down at the bottom, there is a Dubb button inside the preview window here, right down there in Gmail. In Outlook 365, it's off to the right in add-ins. The reason that little button is there is because we have the Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder pinned up here in the browser. We're going to look at that next. The next one we're going to look at is the Chrome extension. But we have that there. And if we have it, then that shortcut shows up. So when I select the button down there at the bottom, it's going to open the Chrome recorder. I could record a video right now and just drop it into my email. Or I can scroll through over to the right, my video library, which I'm doing right now. Find the video you want to find, click insert, and it will pop it right in there and you can send. So you have that available. Now, in terms of screen recording with the Chrome extension that we looked at here earlier, we're going to do an example of that right now. So if you wanted to record anything within your browser, browser-based screen recording, Dubb Chrome extension, just Google that. 3-step process to pin it up there in the browser. And when you have it there, you can put it on top of anything within the browser like this. So we're going to use LinkedIn as an example. So I'm going to click the button at the top. It's going to open up my camera and it's going to put me on the screen. Now, when I am here on top of something, I want to think about a couple things with my webcam. Size, so I can adjust the size right here at the side. If you just pull the side like this, you can do a custom size. Then you want to think about the shape, which you can change right inside here. Just change it around. Try to match aesthetically the feel of the page that you're on. LinkedIn has them in circles. I'm going to put myself in a circle. Then lastly, where do you want to put yourself? Where's a cool spot to put yourself when they see the animated preview? So I'm going to put myself right next to Ruben's bubble. Now inside here, I can zoom myself in. I can back myself up. I can physically move myself around inside the bubble here, however you'd like to be placed. And then I also can go right over here and turn my camera off. So if I don't want to be on camera, I don't have to be on camera. I can just do an audio walkthrough if I want to do that. But if you are on camera here, you can click the drop down right over there and you can click virtual background. And that'll put a virtual background behind you inside the bubble here, or you can just use your headshot. So whatever you decide to do, you have the options. Now, we also have an annotation tool right over here to the left that I'm going to use to point things out. We have a teleprompter. If you click right over here to the right, you can open up the teleprompter, and this one's a little bit different than the one that you saw before that we just looked at with the webcam. The reason this one's different is because you can physically move this thing around the screen and you can manipulate the sides like this. Now it has the same function in terms of speed. You can adjust it up or down like I'm doing right now, the speed up or down. And then you can back the text off or zoom it in. Now, if you are going to use the teleprompter when you're using the Chrome extension, I would not go full screen on your browser. If you do and you try to use the teleprompter, you're going to hide it. You won't be able to see it. So I would leave a little bit of space at the top if you're going to use the teleprompter so you can click it, bring it forward, and you're able to use it. Now, lastly, there's three orientations to record with Chrome. There is camera, where if I select camera over here, it's going to open up like my webcam. If I select tab, it's going to be just a clean cut of the page that I'm on, just the tab. Won't show any of the tabs at the top. And if I select screen, it's going to get my computer screen. So if I wanted to jump around to different tabs, it would jump around to different tabs. So for this example here, I'm going to use tab only. And I'm also going to bring in my hook that we had before because I want to have that additional messaging. So I got my hook. There it is, right there. So I'm going to hit record over here to the right, the blue button, start recording. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is. I'm going to click share, get my 3, 2, 1 countdown, and here we go. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. I wanted to reach out to you because I know you're in technology, but I did not know that you wrote a book, which is great. I got to check it out. So at the beginning of the video, I did my whole smiling, looking over. That's my animated preview, the first 3 seconds. And then I decided to jump to full screen to make a point to Ruben. When you do these screen recordings, jumping to full screen to make a point is a pretty cool way to use it. If you want to do that, just hover over your webcam with your mouse, double click it. It will bring you here. Double click the page to go back. You also can scroll around and be very free flowing. You can hit the pause button right down here at the bottom. Stop the recording. You don't have to do it all in one take. Just take a break and then click that same button to resume. If you want to use the annotations right over here to the left, do some arrows, do some text on screen if you want to kind of emphasize a point. Put things in numerical order of importance. You can draw, you can do circles, whatever you'd like. So this is a really effective way to put yourself on top of anything within your browser and visually walk someone through something. Dubb Chrome extension works great for this. So like before, I'm going to select the check mark down at the bottom, and that's going to save this video into the Dubb platform to the video edit page where we were before. And that's where you'll always land when you save a video inside of Dubb. Now, how would I share this video with Ruben? I recorded a video, but how do I share it with him on LinkedIn? So if I want to share it with someone on LinkedIn, I got to be a first connection first. So I'm going to send Ruben a quick little connector request. Most people connect, it seems. Once he's connected, then you're going to click the message button down the bottom. And when you click the message button down the bottom, you're going to be able to send him that nice animated GIF preview right here, which is so different than any other inbox stuff people typically get that are just text-based, pretty much copy and paste. Now to do this, you're going to notice a little Dubb button that shows up in the message area, just like with Gmail that I just showed you. It's got the Dubb Chrome extension shortcut because we have an integration with LinkedIn. So when you select that button, it's going to open up the Chrome that we just used. You just scroll through and you find the video that you want to share. Then you just click insert, pops it right in. And then you're able to highlight this right here and change the text to that hook. And then click send, and Ruben's going to see that nice animated video preview that everyone wants to click on. Now, the last screen recorder we're going to look at is the Dubb desktop app. So Chrome extension that I just showed you, browser-based screen recorder. Dubb desktop app can go on top of anything on your computer. So all you have to do is Google Dubb desktop app, download it from Mac or PC. When you do, You're going to click, you have the little Dubb symbol at the top or the bottom on your computer. And this is where you can see the functionality, or you can select View Quick Menu, and it will pop up just like this, where you can see the functionality. Now I'm going to select Record Screen, and let's look at the similarities and difference between Chrome and desktop. First of all, the webcam. It does all the same functionality you did with Chrome. The annotation tool does all the same annotations. The teleprompter is similar in the fact that you can move this around the screen like Chrome, but it's different when you come in here to select the script. Because when you select the script, the first option you're going to have right over here is auto track. Auto track is voice recognition. So if I was going to hit record and read that script, it would go at my pace, fast or slow, however I'm speaking. Now, if I don't want to use auto track and I just want the scroll speed like we did before, just click that button off and now you'll see I can adjust the speed up or down, just like this. So it's either auto scroll or auto track. You have that as a choice with the desktop app. Now, the last part is the recording, the borders of what we're going to record. Notice there's a red slash down here in that square. There's a red slash. If I was going to hit record right now and that red slash was on, it means I would get everything on my computer screen. If I get rid of that red slash just by clicking on it, now I'm given a drop down of choices in terms of the borders of what I'm going to record. Right now it's on landscape. So notice on the screen you see this landscape blue rectangle right here. Whatever's inside the blue will be part of the recording, and you can put it on top of anything on your computer screen, and it's in the proper landscape orientation. You also can click custom below. If I select custom, now I can crop around anything I want to crop around. This works awesome for documents on your computer because you can crop all around what you want to show in that part only, so you can get very specific. You also can click below on portrait, which is the social media orientation, 9 by 16, just like this. So if you want to do the vertical stuff right from your desktop, you absolutely have the ability to do that with the desktop app. Now, the last part of this is going to be the actual recording itself. I'm going to hit record down in the bottom right. I'm going to get my 3, 2, 1 countdown. And here we go. I'm recording a video. I can pause and resume this video like we did before with the other examples. But the big difference here is the check mark. Now, the check mark before, when we selected the check mark with the webcam and the Chrome, it saved it into Dubb. That doesn't happen with the desktop app. When I hit the check mark below here, it's going to open up a preview window, and I have just recorded a clip. So the desktop app is a clip recorder. So what we're going to do is we're going to record a few clips, merge them together into one video, and then we're going to save it into Dubb. The cool thing about clip recording is it gives you the ability to drag and drop videos from your computer and make them part of into this story as long as you got the MP4 file. Now, I just recorded a screen recording clip. So how do I keep going now? How do I keep using this? I got one clip. How do I keep going? Down to the bottom left in the preview window here, there are 3 creative icons to continue recording. The one all the way to the left is record screen video. That's the style of video I just recorded. So if I want to do another one like that, I'm going to click that little icon. It's going to bring me back to where I was. I could have swapped out my background for something else. I'm going to hit record. And now I'm recording a second clip in that same style as the first one, screen recording. I'm going to hit the check mark again. And there is the second clip that I have recorded. And these clips can be moved around in any order you want to. You don't have to record chronologically. So I can grab one clip like you see me doing below, and I can physically move them around. I can also tap the 3-dot menu of every clip and either download it or delete it. Get rid of the ones you don't like, keep the ones that you do. Now, the second icon to the bottom left is your webcam icon. So if I select that one, it's going to open up my webcam. And now I could just record a webcam clip. Maybe I'm saying, hey, welcome to this video, or thanks for watching, or I want to talk to you about something specific. Hit the check mark. And now you have a clip that, again, looks visually different than the other ones you've made. The last choice to the bottom left is your narrator video option. What is a narrator video? It gives you the ability to take a video you've already recorded in your video library, put it inside of a bubble, and place it on top of anything you want to place it on top of. So I could sit here in front of my webcam and deliver like a market update in real estate, record it right to webcam with a teleprompter, save it into the video library, pull up the market update on a site or a Canvas slide or whatever I got. And then I'm going to select the narrator button below. It's going to take me inside my video library. I'm going to find that video I recorded about the market. There it is. I'm going to select it. And now the pre-recorded version of me is going to be put on top of the market update, whether it's the website or the slide or whatever it is. And when I hit record, the pre-recorded version of me is going to do all the talking. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. So it's a nice way to kind of split things into two parts. Now, the last part of this is merging the clips together into one video and saving it into Dubb. So you have two options. Down to the bottom right, you're going to see an upload button. If I select the upload button, it's going to merge all the clips together and it's going to save it into Dubb. If I select the edit button, it's going to merge all the clips together, but now I can do a quick little edit right here inside the desktop app before I even save it into the Dubb platform. And this editing here is just like the editor I showed you inside of Dubb earlier, but you can do it right here inside the app. Then all you have to do is click upload to the right, and it's going to save it right into the Dubb platform, ready to be shared wherever you want to share it. Now, the last part of the recording here is going to be the Dubb mobile app. So again, you want to get the Dubb mobile app on your phone, Dubbapp, and there are some similarities with the desktop app that the mobile app does, which I'll show you right now. So let me share my screen, and this is how you're going to record a video with the Dubb mobile app. And I'll show you some functionality on here. All right, so here is the Dubb mobile app home area. Here's the video library right in the middle. To record a video, I'm going to tap the blue camera icon right in the middle at the bottom. When I select that there, it's going to open up my camera. Now, when I am first using the Dubb mobile app, this is going to be defaulted for 1 minute of recording time. Notice there's different timers down here at the bottom. I'm going to slide it over to 10 minutes. You can't go beyond 10 minutes on the mobile app, and this way I'm not going to get cut off. And every time you open the app, this will be sticky. It'll stay at the time you designated. To record, I'm going to tap the circle at the bottom or hold and release, and now I'm recording. Timer on the button and a timer up here in your eye line. I can pause and resume these recordings right over here to the left, and to end the recording, tap the circle again. And there is the clip that I have just recorded. So the mobile app is just like the desktop app, it records in clips. And this clip has been automatically downloaded to my phone in my photo video area if I do need it. I'm going to hit record one more time just so I have multiple clips in here. There's my second clip. And I can physically move these too. I can take my finger, hold one, slide it. So I can record in any order I want to, just like the desktop app. And if I tap a clip individually, I can rotate, trim, I can delete. And if I select the edit button, it gives me the ability to go in here and do some stuff. Now, notice to the right, there's some icons for the clip here. If I select the music icon, we have a whole library of royalty-free music you can choose from. Just make sure you adjust the levels of your voice and the music so it doesn't get overwhelmed. You can select the scissor icon to the right, do a quick little trim. You also can do a voiceover over this clip. So if I select the text icon to the right, release, just click in here, recording. And now you can type that hook in here like this. Here in your eye line. I can pause and resume these recordings just like that. Right over here to the left. And to end the recording, tap the circle. And you can make a different color, different size, wherever you want. You also can select the timer icon to the right. And if I select that there, you can speed up the action of a clip and make it as fast as you want to make it. If I want to do burned in subtitles to the clip, I can burn them in right here, or I can burn them in at the end. You have those options right up there to the right. Now, these icons right here, what do they do here? If you select the tooltip at the top, it's going to give you their function right over here. Just want to point out a couple important ones here. One is going to be a countdown timer, which is right here. If you select that, you got 3 or 10 seconds you can choose from. I feel like 3 seconds is probably the proper amount of time. Matches everywhere else in Dubb 3, 2, 1, and you're ready to go. You also have a teleprompter, probably one of the best ones we have. If you select this one here, it's going to open up. You're going to find your script. Now notice I have the ability to slide this up and down. The reason that's like this is because when you record a video, if your eyes are not staying at the top where the camera is and they're wandering down here, either increase the speed, which you can do right here, up or down, or just slide the whole thing up. So your eyes stay right up here at the top and there's nothing to look at down here and you're right by the camera. If you're doing landscape, just turn it and the script will adjust physically to landscape if you're doing that. And again, this has auto scroll, the speed right here between 1 and 10 that you can adjust, play button to test it, and hit the pencil icon right over here if you want to make any editing changes. Now, if you do want to use auto track, which is voice recognition, you can go right over here to the left, select the gear icon, and select auto track. So when I hit record now, it's going to go at my pace like this. This is how Kimberly makes millions of dollars. See how it starts highlighting it there? Boom, you can do that. So it's either auto track or auto scroll. It's totally up to you. And then you can hit the X to close it. Now, to use picture in picture that I showed in the beginning, it's this button right down here, a second from the bottom. So when I select this here, it's going to use both cameras on the phone, and I'm able to move myself around like this. Make myself bigger, explain something, smaller, get out of the way, zoom in, whatever you want to do. A lot of cool options with picture in picture. And the last one, if you want to add a video behind you or an image, just select the virtual background one down the bottom and it will pop it in here, whether it's a video playing in the back or it's an image right from your phone. Now, when you're ready to merge these clips together into one video, select the blue arrow to the top right. That's going to merge everything together. And you're going to have on your phone a finished copy of that finished video in your photo video area. And you're going to have the option to upload it into the Dubb platform right here. So when I select that blue upload button to the right, it's going to save it into the Dubb platform. And then I can share it wherever I want to share it from the mobile or from the desktop. And I can access it right there. Now, if you do want to share from the mobile app, notice my video library right here in the middle. If I select the video to send, let's select this one right here, and I select the blue share video button right in the middle, all I have to do is click copy for email, copies it to clipboard, paste it. Click copy for SMS, copies it, paste it. Or you can select the icons to the top right of the video. The block icon is going to be email. The paper airplane icon is going to be your SMS. So you can do all your sharing from there. Now, or on the desktop. Now, in terms of a CRM aspect, let's say you have like a Go High Level, a HubSpot, a Salesforce, a Follow Up Boss, Chime, whatever you got. We have a pretty robust integration list. So if you do have a third-party center like a Mailchimp, a Constant Contact, or any of those CRMs, as you can see right here, we have a lot of companies we have integrations with that if you love those companies you use, or maybe your company has you using them and you want to keep all the workflows and you just want to add video, you absolutely can do that. Now, if you want to use Dubb as kind of your all-in-one solution, you absolutely can do that as well. So what you can do is you can come right over here to the left, select CRM, upload your contacts with a CSV file. You can do tasks, deals, tags, notes. You can do bulk sending with Dubb, email and SMS. And we also have available with our Pro Plus plan automations, workflows, drip sequences. You can do all of that inside of the Dubb platform. Now, as far as Auto that I mentioned in the beginning, Dubb's AI guide right up here at the top. Auto can also do content writing. And it has a cool little feature over here to the right, this user icon. When you select this here, notice this says basic and sales. So, like we talked about in the beginning, whatever industry you're in, you want to have different preset landing pages for different parts of your audience. The same thing with AI content writing. So let's pretend I'm in real estate and I work with buyers and sellers. So imagine instead of saying basic and sales, it says buyers, sellers. So what you want to do is click create profile, and you're creating different profiles of different parts of your audiences just by answering the questions, choosing a preferred tone of communication, hitting save. Now you have AI learning about different parts of your audience, and you're creating different profiles of the audience. So if I stay in my example here and I'm in real estate and I want to do a newsletter just for my sellers, then I'm going to select that audience. I'm going to go down here and say, hey, Otto, write me a script about blah, blah, blah. It'll write it. And then it'll ask it, hey, do you want to save this into Dubb? And I'll say yes. Then it will take me right over here to scripts. It'll save it into the platform. And then I just load it into a teleprompter and I deliver it. So it can take it from writing specifically understanding your audience to delivering it through a teleprompter and a video. It's a pretty awesome workflow. Now, Auto can also answer questions related to Dubb. So, how do I use the Chrome extension? How do I use the desktop app? It also can answer strategy questions as well. Now, if you do want to talk with someone on our team in terms of having questions, you can email support@dubb.com, or you can come right down here to the intercom, the little green bubble to the bottom left, and you get in here. You can ask the AI some questions. You can communicate with a human being on our team. You also can do a keyword search in here, and it will bring up an article and a video as well. If you want to call our AI support, Sophia, right over here, this 310 number, she's available 24/7, strategy questions, tech questions, that all can be answered right in here. If you want to watch training videos, we have a Dubb AI showcase page where we have all of our videos in here inside of an academy. So you can scroll through here, they're all labeled, they're all in order on how to use the platform. Now, if you are part of our Pro Plus plan, or you want to upgrade from Pro to Pro Plus, we have founder coaching. Once a week, every Tuesday, Ruben and Darius, the founders of Dubb, have their own coaching and curriculum. You can fill out a little open mic register form, talk about your business in and out of the platform. It's pretty great. So if you're part of Pro Plus, you have access to that. Now, we also have our Refer and Earn plan, our partner plan program right here. So if you love Dubb and you want to share it, all you have to do is click Apply Now. It will create a little referral link for you. And that referral link you can share for a 30% recurring commission on anyone that subscribes to Dubb through that referral link. So if they click 30%, now the 30% doesn't sunset, it doesn't go away, unless we stop getting paid, then it would. But I mean, if they're still paying us, it'll be there. So if you're on a paid plan with Dubb, whether you're on Pro or Pro Plus, and you want to be able to earn, so the fact that you don't have a paid plan anymore, we're paying you instead of you paying us, it's a great way to do it because if you're at Pro or Pro Plus and you know four or five people at 30%, then you're on your way to a free account, which is pretty great. And then we have a lot of people that do well beyond that, depending on how they share it. If they share it directly, Dubb, or it's just part of what when they send videos out, they have a little Dubb button down the bottom. Someone gets the video like, "Hey, how'd you send me that thing?" Well, check out that link below and they can check it out. So a lot of options there in terms of sharing and earning if you love using Dubb. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the chat again. I'm going to drop this in here. I just dropped in. If anybody wants to join us at 12:30 p.m. PST today, Monday through Friday, it's our Dubb AI assistant. We're going to walk through that at 12:30. I also dropped in the webinar event. We're doing this Wednesday at 11 a.m. PST. It's all about Dubb AI, and we got a lot of people registering. So if you do want to register, that's that link right there. Okay, so let's see. Eddie, I know you and I talked at the top. Eddie, anything on your mind from what you saw? I mean, there's specific visual examples in there with the picture-in-picture for property walkthroughs, screen recordings for market updates, webcam stuff. You can put a property behind you, things like that.
No, yeah, that part I definitely get. It's just the workflows and campaigns I'm not understanding.
Yeah, that'll be when you meet with Darius. He'll go through the process of the goal of the campaign and the workflow. How much is the sequence, right? Like when they get something, is it a seven sequence, 10? What's the frequency? So all of those things, he's got a really regimented way of walking through it, and then he'll help you
Okay,
build that out. Yeah.
sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in, Eddie. Appreciate it.
I'll see you soon again.
Cool. And then anything else on anyone's mind from what we saw before we head out for the day? Any questions that anyone's mind? Anyone want to raise their hand if they have a question about something or a comment or anything before we head out? Anything, if anybody does. If not, feel free to always email us at support@dubb.com. Come in here. Oh, Rexford, I saw you got your hand up. Rexford, I think it's been a while since I've talked to you, my friend. Let me come over to you. Let's see. Go ahead, Rexford. You can unmute if you want to. You should be able to unmute, I believe, if you can on your side.
I had to find that audio button. I was fighting you.
Yeah.
I think you guided me, or I found a video on how to send a bulk. I have a video, just a confirmation video, and I
Yep.
want to send it to 25 people. I
Yep.
have those
What you do
25
is,
emails.
yeah, just pop them in there. The video is there. If you go to campaigns and you go to email right here on the screen, click email.
You,
This video will show you how to do it right in here. But it's basically one of those things where when you want to start a new one, it's the blue plus button. Come in
okay.
here. And then you start building it out. You got to give it a title, hook up your sender if you haven't done that, if it's Gmail or whatever it is, give it a name, choose a video if you want to drop a video in there. It's not necessary. You don't have to drop a video in, but if you do, hit save and continue. And this will bring you along from email to the body of the email to the recipients if you have them tagged. And then when you want to send it, whether it's a direct send right away or if you want to schedule it.
So I have to do a connection to my Outlook
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
first.
Yep.
I
It'll
can't
guide you
just,
through that when you do the process.
if I were sending it to one person, I could
Oh, you can just
click
do that
on
regular.
share by email.
Yeah, if you want to do just a one-off, you could just come in here and go to your videos and then
Yeah.
find the one you want to send, this one here. And then all you have to do is click share and send and then pop the email in there and then hit click copy for and boom.
What email am I popping the list of 25 in there?
If you're doing one at a time, this is for one at a time.
Yeah.
If you're going to do a list of 20, then I would do the bulk send.
And I've got to connect my email first.
Yeah, just click up the Gmail. It'll walk you through it. It'll say connect and then Outlook and then it's ready to go.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, and then just have you checked out Dub AI yet, Rexford? Have you saw what we've been
No,
doing?
I am going to do that for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
I'm drowning right now because I've
Yeah.
got enough leads that I have no efficiency around anything. I'm dying. So,
Well, I would say this, just from a if you decide to come in at 12:30 or whatever, if you come to the webinar, the whole Dub AI thing for something like that. What's your CRM, Rexford? Do you use Dub or do you have your own CRM?
I have been on
Oh, yeah.
Monday.com,
Okay.
but I might be leaving that for leading, not what is it called? Lead something. There's a new one that my RIA is recommending.
Yeah.
I'm My CRM selection has not been a pleasant experience in my life.
Okay. Got it. Well, if you want to do it through Dub, you can. But I was going to tell you, Dub AI, like the example you just gave of 20 specific folks, Dub AI can craft the messaging, you approve it, and then it can actually send it. If you have recurring
Hmm.
things that you want to have happen with what you're doing, Dub AI can create recurring tasks at whatever time you want it done. It's really good at getting very specific. I wouldn't use Dub AI for massive send outs, like hundreds. I would just use regular CRM or whatever, because just from a cost credit perspective. But for something like that that you're talking about, something very specific with, 10, 20 folks that are very targeted, Dub AI can do the sending for you and all of that.
Hmm.
So it's pretty neat. So if you want to come in just to kind of check it out, we'll be there today.
That's 12:30 Pacific?
Yeah, yeah. Dub.com/TAI. Just dropped it in the chat. So if you want to
Okay.
register, kind of like you do for this, if you want to register, it'll send you a reminder and then you'll be able to check it out and do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that'll take some of the stuff off your hands. So that way you don't feel
Yeah.
less drowned. You know.
All
So
right.
cool. Good to hear your
Thanks.
voice, Rexford. Thanks for coming in.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Eddie, I saw your hand was up. Go ahead, Eddie.
Yeah, just a quick question. The Dub AI, is this a separate add-on?
Yeah, it would be $50 a month beyond, like $50 a month, 50,000 free credits. We do a 7-day free trial with 25,000 free credits. The reason people are adding it is from a specific either recurring tasks that they want to have done, scheduled tasks. The stuff I was just describing, specialized sendouts where Dub AI can send out emails. It can also go through your email inbox and you can say, hey, have I missed any sales opportunities? And it will go through there and highlight them and send them to you. And then ask if you want to send something, if you want to schedule reminders. It's pretty amazing. It does a lot of things that if you don't want to do, it can do a lot of these things. Even for real estate, there's a good example that we always show when we're showing this thing where you can take a market update from a site, tell Dub AI to turn it into a slide deck, and it turns it into that. And then you could take the Dub desktop app with regular Dub, put yourself in a bubble, and talk over it. It's pretty amazing. So,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So if you want to pop in 12:30, it's dub.com/TAI. If you can make it another day this week, we're always in there at 12:30, but we have the webinar at 11 a.m. on Wednesday. So, yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, cool. Well, again, thanks for coming in, everybody. We appreciate it. We're at the top of the hour. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time. This training will be on our YouTube support channel within a couple hours. Go back to the part you want to see. And then if anybody wants to join us at 12:30, you're more than welcome. So thanks for coming, everybody. Appreciate it. See ya.